First, I open the Autocad application and then click the new file to open the model space. Before I make pictures in model space, first thing to do is to set up the model space. So, I type the command units to set in centimeters and the precision is 0.00 and then enter. After I set the units in centimeters, I change my model into 3D modeling and my ribbon is already changed. After that, I make the base of the chandelier and the dimension is based on my preferred size and I use the command polyline to apply the revolve command. After I made the base, I create the water drop effect of the chandelier and I use the command polyline and I use the mesh to the object to achieve the crystal effect of the chandelier. After that, I modify the shape to smoothen it and I revolve the object using the revolve command. After I made the crystal, I create the wire pendant of the crystal to make hanging from the string, and I use fillet to smoothen the pendant and to make it more realistic. Next, I revolve the base of the chandelier and I use the revolve command. After that, I make the spiral line using the helix command. Next, I move the spiral line to 30 centimeters. After that, I align the water drop crystal to the spiral line using the command AL. And then I make a circle with radius of 0.2 centimeters and I sweep it to the pendant using the sweep command. Next, I use array command to fill the spiral line and I click the path to follow the spiral effect and I adjust the number of items and the spaces between the water drop crystal. And then I make the string of the chandelier from water drop crystal to the base of the chandelier. And after that, I make two different sizes of mesh sphere from string and I make it as a design and the radius of 0.30 and 0.50 centimeters. And then I use the array command to fill the string and I click the string to select the path and I do this one by one of the string. I type C to create another silker to sweep the string and make it more realistic. And then I use the sweep command. And I do this one by one. After that, I move the string a little bit to the pendant to look connected. And I do this again one by one. And then, I create layer from different details of the chandelier. Next, I edit the array to change the number of items of the small crystal and to fit in the size of the string. After I edit the array, I use the slice command to slice the excess of the string to the base of the chandelier. Next, I make the hook of the chandelier to hang the water drop crystal, and I use the command C and polyline to make the hook, and I apply the sweep command to make it more realistic. And then, I copy the hook one by one to the string. And then I create another layer for the hook. After that, I create the spotlight of the chandelier that can give a light to the crystal, and I use circle command and extrude command. Next, after I make all the parts of the chandelier, I move on to the next part, which is the material browsing and rendering. This part, I apply the materials frosted blue light and the self-illumination. And then, before I render, I open the material textures and full shadow to show the shadow of the chandelier. And this is the final result of my rendering.